His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa received at the Safriya Palace the representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs and Chairman of the Board of Directors of Babco Energies, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, along with members of the company's Board of Directors. His Majesty was briefed on the proposed master plan for the project to revitalize and redevelop Awali City within the framework of ongoing efforts to develop and modernize the various cities and villages of the kingdom while preserving their historical and cultural identity. His Majesty praised the project, which is aimed at preserving architectural identity and urban heritage of the city. His Majesty praised the efforts of His Highness Sheikh Nasser, his leadership of the kingdom's energy sector, and the dedicated work led by His Highness and the Board of Directors of Babco Energies during the development being witnessed by the sector across its various companies. His Highness expressed thanks and appreciation for His Majesty's directives and noted that the master plan focuses on three main principles: preserving the architectural identity and urban heritage of the city, redeveloping and modernizing residential and commercial building and public facilities, and completing the development of lands located within the city as interconnected neighborhoods through adaptive and complementary uses of existing buildings. His Highness added that the plan includes commercial office and residential units as well as green spaces, in addition to a pedestrian and sports pathway that links new and existing neighborhoods. His Highness affirmed that the project's vision ensures the creation of integrated urban fabric that reflects the character of Awali City and a contemporary lifestyle as an extension of the city's civilizational heritage since 1934. The Shura Council had its weekly session presided over by its chairman, Ali Saleh. The council approved the report of the Public Utilities and Environment Committee on a draft law amending Decree Law 14 of 1973 on the regulation of advertisements. The council also approved a recommendation of the Financial and Economic Affairs Committee regarding the approval of the annual report and audited financial statement for the Future Generations Reserve for the fiscal year ending on December 31st, 2022 and December 31st, 2023. The session also discussed the report of the Women and Children Affairs Committee regarding the proposed law to amend certain provisions of the cabinets of the Children's Law. The Deputy Prime Minister, Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, received the Committee for the Settlement of Stalled Real Estate Development Projects led by Judge Hussam Mohammed Talat. The Deputy Prime Minister praised the cooperation and integration between the executive and judicial authorities, as well as the ongoing coordination with the Supreme Judicial Council. He praised the committee's dedicated efforts, specialized legal engineering and real estate expertise, which have enabled the swift resolution of case referred by the Ministerial Committee for Development Projects and Infrastructure in line with the established legal mechanism. Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah emphasized that the achievement of justice and the protection of rights represents the values and firm principles upheld by the state of institutions and law whose foundation has been consolidated through the comprehensive development process led by His Majesty the King and through the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. He highlighted the government's commitment to fostering an attractive investment environment supported by a modern legal framework, which is a key pillar for sustainable growth across sectors. He added that this approach has strengthened investor confidence in the national economy's resilience, its ability to safeguard capital and maintain real estate market stability. The Deputy Prime Minister said that Decree Law 66 of the year 2014 on the settlement of stalled real estate development projects has established an effective legislative framework. Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah highlighted the positive results achieved by the committee, most notably the resolution of Marina West project, which transformed it from a stalled asset into a promising development opportunity. He affirmed that the Ministerial Committee's readiness to continue full coordination with the committee in addressing stalled projects predating 2017 before the Real Estate Sector Regulation Law and the establishment of the Real Estate Regulatory Authority. For his part, Judge Talat thanked the Ministerial Committee for its cooperation, which facilitated the committee's task and enhanced the stability and growth of the real estate sector in the Kingdom of Bahrain. Attorney General Dr. Ali Al-Buainain held a press conference to review the authority's key achievements of the year 2025 in the presence of the Assistant Attorney General, First Attorney Wael Boualai, and Head of the Judicial Inspection, Dr. Ahmed Al-Hammadi. In his speech, the Attorney General affirmed that the conference showcased the public prosecution's notable achievement and its approach to transparency and communication, and embodies the result of the development step achieved during 2025 at the level of performance, efficiency, and institutional work. He highlighted the organization of an international conference on restorative criminal justice and the launch of extensive training programs that includes various courses and workshops for prosecutors and judicial officers, aiming at enhancing efficiency and keeping pace with digital transformation, as well as the launch of the Criminal Protection Program for Marine Wealth and the Environment in cooperation with relevant authorities. The Attorney General also noted the establishment of the Judicial Specializing Approach and the Narcotics Crime Prosecution.
Today, a press conference was held at the Public Prosecution, attended by His Excellency the Attorney General Dr. Ali bin Fadl Al-Buainain. The conference highlighted the Public Prosecution integrated strategy, which is based on key pillars, including digital transformation and expanding community, regional and international partnership to combat crime. These efforts aim to strengthen the justice system and protect human rights. In addition, the Public Prosecution has launched several community initiatives that study the reason of a crime in order to reduce crime rates. Maybe one of the most important initiatives, it is a Raya initiative, in line with the Kingdom of Bahrain vision and the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals.
The annual conference of the public prosecution emphasized the importance of keeping pace with the challenges of the modern era and the rapid advancement of technology in order to effectively combat the accelerating development of crime, particularly cybercrime. The conference also highlighted the public prosecution's approach to enhancing the efficiency and capabilities of its members through specialized training programs, implemented in coordination with the relevant authorities and in cooperation with the Judicial and Legal Studies Institute. These training programs included specialized lectures delivered by judicial members, which had a significant impact on improving crime detection, strengthening the preparation of investigation reports, and ensuring the proper collection of evidence. This, in turn, contributed to the successful identification and apprehension of offenders, and the completion of comprehensive criminal investigations, and ultimately the achievement of deterrence through the issuance of criminal judgments.
For more on the public prosecution's achievement in 2025, we have the following statement by Chief Prosecutor Mohammed Bouhidji.
Hello, good evening. First of all, I would like to thank you for the invitation to speak about the press conference held today by His Excellency, the Attorney General, Dr. Ali bin Fadl al-Bu'ainain. The public prosecution follows a policy of transparency to keep the public informed about case statistics and major cases. It also aims to explain its important role in maintaining security and by pursuing cases on behalf of the society, and in regards protecting public order and ensuring fair justice and the protection of the society and individual rights. In addition, the public prosecution works to reduce crime by applying the law of humanitarian approach and supporting the rehab of offenders by helping them integrate with the society and strengthening public confidence within the justice system.
The President of the Survey and Land Registration Bureau, Basim Al-Hamar, participated in the Bahrain Geospatial Convention 2026. The event witnessed the participation of senior officials from the public and private sectors, with more than 250 specialized and interested participants. The convention was organized by Micro Center Group in cooperation with Esri Bahrain and focused on supporting national efforts to enhance the use of geospatial information system to advance digital transformation and sustainable development in line with the objectives of Bahrain Economic Vision 2030. Al-Hamar affirmed that the geospatial information system are a key tool for supporting decision making, improving planning, efficiency, and advancing government services. He noted that the Bureau continued to implement strategic projects to enhance geospatial infrastructure. He announced the launch of the geospatial platform as an integrated digital system designed to unify and facilitate the exchange of geospatial data among relevant entities. The conference features specialized sessions and presentations showcasing the latest applications of geographic information system in e-government, urban planning, infrastructure, and environmental sustainability, while also highlighting local and international experience in integrating geospatial and digital technologies. The Minister of Tourism and Chairperson of the Bahrain Tourism and Exhibition Authority, Fatma Sayrafi, expressed appreciation for the royal remarks made by His Majesty the King regarding the success of the second edition of Hawa al-Manama event, part of the fourth edition of Celebrate Bahrain season. The Minister said the success of the event aligns with the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, which call for strengthening national initiatives that highlight Bahrain identity, support culture and community-based events, and contribute to the development of the tourism sector. She noted that the event presented a distinctive experience that reflected effective cooperation and integration between the public and private sectors, contributing to the quality of organization and the diversity of programs offered in supporting Bahrain's position as a cultural and tourism destination. The Minister underscored the Ministry and the authorities' commitment to continuing to expand national events that document Bahrain's cultural and civilizational heritage, strengthen national identity, and connect younger generations with the kingdom's history. As part of the Kingdom's commitment to provide employment opportunities for citizens and in line with the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, the labour market registered the entry of more than 9,000 Bahraini, representing 114% of the annual target. More in this report.
Following the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister to provide 3 job opportunities for every job seeker registered with the Ministry before the end of 2025, and in line with the vision of His Majesty the King, the Ministry of Labour has completed its efforts to implement this directive, which emphasizes that Bahraini citizens are always the first choice in the labour market. The Ministry has succeeded in achieving its goals by employing more than 9,000 Bahraini citizens, including 5,000 job seekers who were employed under these directives. The beneficiaries of this directive reviewed their experience with the employment platform, which they described as smooth and organized from registration to employment, advising job seekers of the need to develop their skills and continuously follow up on available job offers to take advantage of national initiatives that emphasize that opportunities exist and success is available with determination and diligence. The Ministry of Labour was keen to provide all facilities and flexible procedures to Bahraini companies operating through the employment platform, which in turn contributed to providing them with national competencies and stabilizing the labour market.
As part of the government's efforts to improve and restructure the quality of services, the Minister of Islamic Justice Affairs and Waqf announced the launch of a remote litigation service will initially be used in major commercial courts and the Court of Urgent Matters. The Ministry explained that the remote litigation services allowed parties to a lawsuit to attend hearing remotely on an optional basis. It noted that the service contributes to the speed and ease of proceeding by reducing time and efforts associated with attending court and facilitating the monitoring of cases from anywhere, which has a positive impact of the efficiency of the judicial work. Statistics from the Ministry of Transportation and Telecommunications for 2025 showed the volume of public transportation trips and what they reflect in terms of citizens' transportation patterns and the level of reliance on different means of transportation. These figures confirms the Ministry's ongoing effort to develop a more efficient and sustainable modern transport system. The international rounds of the 11th Nasser bin Hamad falconry and hunting season was held, featuring nearly 250 birds and falconers from across the GCC. Saudi falconers achieved strong results, dominating most rounds alongside a notable presence from Kuwait, Qatar and the UAE. The member of the board of directors of the Bahraini Heritage Sports Committee, Mohammed Al-Marri, affirmed that the wide gulf participation reflects the great confidence that the season enjoys at the international level.
The Hawa Al-Manama event continues to evoke scenes from daily life in Souk Al-Manama, highlighting the social and cultural transformation that Manama underwent during an important period in its history. Visitors to Hawa Al-Manama praised the event's diverse cultural activities, specialised displays and historical exhibitions, which recall the intricacies of life in the old market.